capture the soul of the street. It's so hard for me to let go. It's like I let the techno hit a stadium echo. Now it's reaching a volume where the weakness is silent, putting the fear God in them while I'm shifting the climate.
Hey YouTube, I'm about to bring you all this hip-hop news, but before I do that, I'm going to tell you how hip-hop news is going to work, okay? So I'm just going to tell you what went on this week, and then in the description I'll put the date, like what days, like what happened, like what day it happened, like when is this, like, what's the week range, like if it's from last Friday was the, so today's the 7th, I think it was the 1st. No, it was the 31st. 31st. So last Friday was the 31st. Well, you know what I'm saying. Like last Friday through this Friday, I'm gonna put the dates and then in the description. And then I'm also going to put 2 videos that either relate to the news or is just might help you understand something better in the news. Sounds good? Good. Okay. So we're gonna start it off with Too Short and E40 will be releasing their collaboration album together, the History Channel, on November 6th. So look forward for that, you guys, because I like, you know, that's some good news right there. And then Aaliyah's posthumous album is set for a 2013 release, so sometime next year it's supposed to come out. Obviously, I'm probably gonna get that because I like Aaliyah. Aaliyah's good. Oh, T.I. might do a possible collab with 50 Cent for his album Trouble Man. So that I don't know if that's a good move in my opinion, because I think T.I. is above 50 Cent, and I think that collaboration would be very different and very weird. If you get what I'm saying. So, and then the next thing is Kanye West questions the word bitch and nigga. He thinks the word bitch and nigga are both good and bad, and that they should be, and that they can be used interchangeably. In my opinion, I think the word bitch is bad. I think the word nigga is bad, but I think that civilization today is so programmed with these words that it's impossible to just completely remove them the first chance we get. So I think it's gonna take a little bit of time before we remove these words like that. So that's my opinion on that. Kanye West, that's Kanye West being a dumbass once again. Didn't you notice every year Kanye West always does something retarded? Like him and the Taylor Swift incident at the VMAs, I think it was like 2 years ago, or 3. So that happened, and then like he did something else and something dumb like that, you know. He always does something dumb. And then sometime this week, Missy Elliott announces her new singles will come out September 10th, so in 3 days, and they're called Ninth Inning and Triple Threat. So that'll be nice. Then, Hot New Hip Hop released its 10 hottest mixtapes of summer. And then I'll tell you guys what they were. This is in no particular order. Like, they just like wrote it, like they just put it on. So it's Dream Chasers 2 by Meek Mill. Oh, sorry. Dedication 4 by Lil Wayne. Surprised me kind of, because I didn't think it was that good. And then V6 by Lloyd Banks. On the House by Slaughterhouse, it was nice. Well Done 3 by Tyga. Lap of Lux by Sir Michael Rocks. Royalty by Childish Gambino. 1999 by Joey Badass. Ivy League Club by Sahai the Prince. And Murder by Numbers. So that's Murder by Numbers by 50 Cent. Those are the top 10 mixtapes of summer. I agree, except for I think Murder by Numbers, and Dedication 4. I feel like those 2 shouldn't be on there. Besides that, everything's good. And continue on to this hip-hop news. I actually wrote it down, guys. I remember last time I didn't write it. I didn't do it because I didn't write it down. This time I did. Wiz Khalifa and Taylor Gang are actually having a tour called the 2050 Tour. It starts, I think, at either the end of this month. I don't know, but I'm gonna put the dates and places of this tour in the description also. So look for that. And some more Wiz Khalifa news. ONFC may be delayed. Wiz Khalifa said it's supposed to come out soon. No date was specified. So how soon is soon? For all we know, soon could be like 2013. Soon could be like a year from now. Soon in Wiz Khalifa's mind. Remember, Wiz Khalifa's a stoner, so that means time goes slow for him. So soon could be like within an hour or something. Soon could be any time for all we know. So we're not sure when that's coming out still. Still. So it might come out the 18th, like he said, but we don't know still. We'll save that for last. Okay, and then Black Hippie says there will be no group album in the near future whatsoever because they are focusing on their solo careers. It makes sense to me. Because if you're focused on yourself, it's not going to sound right. But if you're like focused on a group project, it's going to sound perfect. So makes sense. But for all we know, there could be one 2 years from now or 3 years from now. So don't expect a Black Hippie album anytime soon, guys. Okay. Then this is recent. Wiz Khalifa and Amber Rose are having a baby. I think it's a good decision, but I also think it's a bad decision. I think it's good because Wiz Khalifa and Amber Rose are happy together. They're also gonna have a baby. I think they're a good couple. That's like, to me, that's like Jay-Z and Beyonce having a baby. I was surprised when that happened, so I'm surprised that that's gonna happen. But I also think it's bad because Wiz Khalifa smokes a lot of weed, so that baby's gonna be high as fuck. And when the baby's a teenager, he's gonna have all his friends over and gonna get high with his dad. Now the last bit of news. This news made me very depressed when I heard it because I'll tell you why after I tell you this, but it made me very depressed. It made me depressed when it came out, which was Wednesday, and it made me depressed yesterday too. So this Lupe Fiasco and Chief Keef, both Chicago rappers, as we both know. I'll give you a little background about this before I actually tell you the news part of it. Okay, so Chief Keef laughed about a rapper, a fellow MC from Chicago that got killed. That got killed by the name of a Lil JoJo. I think it was just JoJo actually. JoJo got killed, and he posted it on Twitter. And then he also posted Lupe Fiasco's a bitch. I think it's like Lupe Fiasco is a bitch made person. He can get smacked. I'll smack his bitch ass, something like that. And before that, Lupe Fiasco said he is feared by Chief Keef. He fears Chief Keef is a bad influence on Chicago youth because Chicago youth is like going rampant and killing people and all that shit. So he fears that. And then Chief Keef said that. And because Chief Keef said that, Lupe Fiasco might retire after his next album. After Food and Liquor Part 2, The Great American Rap Album Part 1, he might retire and start doing literature. This made me very depressed, and the reason why is because Lupe Fiasco, in my eyes, was one of the only hopes to save hip-hop. In my opinion, Lupe Fiasco is the best hip-hop artist right now. Him and there's a couple other people that are good too, but he's one of the best in my opinion. He was probably hip hop's last hope. He was gonna save hip hop with a couple more albums, but because of that, he's gonna retire. So it made me very depressed. If hip hop stops, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be sad, nigga. Hip hop's my favorite genre of all time. I'm gonna be sad. So tell me what y'all think about this hip hop news from this week, and that's about it. Expect another one next Friday. Obviously, I'm going to start writing hip-hop news that happened tomorrow. I'm going to start writing that down. This is going to be another series, obviously, for you guys. So have a nice Friday. Have a nice weekend. Be safe. I hope you had a nice day at work, day at school, whatever. Be safe. Peace out, YouTube, and have a nice Friday.
Got them throwing they flag up, how I come to provide it. Now we making them riot, till we making them tired. You can never deny it.